Hey everyone, Optimus Wilbur here, and this video is not suitable for children under the age of 13. This is aimed at young collectors and adult collectors. Let's start the video. Welcome everyone back to another Optimus Wilbur Reviews, and if you want to make Baby Grimlock happy, why not hit the subscribe button, like the video, leave a comment, share it amongst your Transformer friends. This helps the channel out so much. 13 away from 300, guys. It will not cost you anything subbing the channel, and it helps me out so much. Plus, I want you to have fun watching this Transformers content. And today I can't be more than happy to share what I've got here today. So as you can see, Crosshairs is there, Siege. Now, that's not the review, of course, because you know with the thumbnail it's not the review. But I did manage to pick him up along with Wave 1 Battle Masters. That altogether came for £9. So you know I've already done those two. But I wanted an extra set, and I've got two of the Lionsies or whatever he's called. That blade that turns into, looks like a Ravage, but an Autobot. So I got extra sets of them. They were really reduced. And Crosshairs, the reason Crosshairs is not getting a review just now is because I'm waiting on the Toyhax decals. I think it's only fair. But the main one is the Siege Optimus Prime with the add-ons and the Shockwave Labs add-on for the middle, which is basically the Matrix. It's totally fixed this figure. I loved the bot. The bot was incredible to start with, and it's been well over a year since I reviewed them. And Patriot Prime done a fantastic review of the Toyhax decals, which you can see on their website and of course on his main channel. So I knew the decals was something I really wanted to do down the line. But then I started seeing the upgrade kits. Now, the Smokestacks came with the decals, so that's, well, like the price jumps up because you've got these 3D printed Smokestacks that fix the shortness of the old ones. But the reason I waited again was because I wanted this right in the middle. Now, before we go over the decals, let's just go over this, okay? That little bit of 3D printed work right there fills the gap perfectly, can fit in truck mode. So let's press the button and get the light show going. There we go. So if I turn off my main review light, you've got this beautiful matrix just glowing inside Optimus Prime. Of course, this does look fine. I actually took a picture with it, with the decals not being on. So with the see-through plastic for the windows, you can see the light going through it. But I wanted to have all the decals on. And I think it just finishes the character. If I just zoom in for it, sharpen up. The work on it is incredible. Unfortunately, I don't think if the battery goes, I don't think we're going to be able to change it. We might have to order another one. But for the amount of times you're going to press the button, like, to leave the light on, it is going to be pointless. So it's nice to have something like that. And the decals, which I will talk about here, which I've added in here to finish this, is incredible because they are a part of the Matrix that's round in truck mode. So they match beautifully with that 3D printed part. So I'm going to start with the Energon axe, which was always my complaint when this toy came out. I thought it looked ultra plain, and the decals just make this incredible. You get different variations of the Autobot symbol, and you can get decals on it to make it the axe, like a guitar axe. If you want that Knights of Unicron look to it, or the Knights of Cybertron, whatever it's called, I can't remember. But the Energon gold is beautiful, and I don't know if the camera's picking up, but you've got nice little detail inside here as well. Flipping it over adds an extra decal in here to break up the plainness. But what I have added, because obviously the creator of this has done such an amazing job, I've added his logo. I'll leave a Twitter follow for him as well, Cam. That's his logo. And I thought it was only right that the creator that has actually put his logo in the set gets to be on this my Optimus Prime. And I put it on the battle axe because I just feel that is incredible. You take a boring looking weapon and you make it look this good. So top marks to Cam. Starting with the top of Prime, basically what the decals do is cover quite a lot of the battle damage you see. So if you want a plain looking red Prime, but it's got nice touches with the decals, this is basically it. You can see the decals have been added up here to give them two Autobot symbols and cover up the battle damage up here. You've got the windows with that beautiful G1 like shine to it, and the wing mirrors to match, so everything goes in unison. The arms match as well. You can see a little bit of the battle damage, but it's not as much. And of course, if you go to the ab section of Prime, you can just make out those reflecting decals right there, those metallic ones that just shine right off. The legs are the same story. These are wrap rounds, so it's in two parts, and when you put them on, that just finishes the legs as well, takes away the battle damage there, but it gives this beautiful look to Prime's legs. And if I move down, same again. Decals matching on the other side. But with the panels here, it looks very much like MPO1 with the vents that you can close down. And it does give that kind of 3D look to it when it's just decals. So it's quite an amazing job of what's been done. If you go back to the arms though, and come to the side, you can see what's been added as you have like the little communication. So on this side I've put like a radar. You can have Megatron on that side if Megatron for some reason wants to call Prime. And thankfully not Bumblebee, but Jazz is on this side. I can just get the focus. Jazz is on this side for the communicator. So overall the actual set is incredible. It makes it look like a brand new figure to what it originally was. And even when you come to the face, we've got this beautiful metallic sheen to it now with that decal up there. That is just completely fixed the figure in so many ways with the weapon and added beautiful colour to it. It does not look like the Transformers Siege Optimus Prime. It looks like a totally different bot. It looks brand new. It looks like something that Hasbro's put together for like a showpiece. It's incredible. It is a set you need to buy. With the smokestacks, they can come off. And let's talk about them. With the smokestacks, it's decals that basically go like wrap round it again. Because when I first seen them, it's just the black 3D printed accessory. And yes, they can fit onto Primes with their guns. It's just 5mm pegs. And I was panicking thinking, do I have to paint these? And it's not when I seen the decals it made sense. But they've actually done a beautiful job here. And it fixes something that I actually really didn't like. I didn't like the original smokestacks that were on Prime. I thought they were too short. And at least these ones give them that extra bit of height. Of course, they just stick out just a little bit more. But I think overall, with the complete image of what this figure is now looking like, I think it's worth it. So if we're going to put the... let's put it on here. So like I said, you can actually have it as like an extra blaster if you want. But of course, we're going to just be keeping them as the smokestacks, and I think they do a great job. Decals are very easy to put on, and the 3D printed plastic is really good quality. So top marks once again at Toyhax. They've done an incredible job with the Galvatron Tanks Return mask, and again, they've done an incredible job with the Siege exhausts for Optimus Prime. Now, let's get him in truck mode to look at what's been done to the truck, which is incredible. And what a difference the front of the truck has now. I'm still blown away with this. As you can see, the decals for the windows go completely round, and adding extra ones as well, just to finish that off, to give the cab a much better look. We've got an extra white decal here as well, to continue the traditional white stripe. And up here we've got nice warning like labels with Cybertronic writing. The front of the cab can be chopped and changed. There is two sets of decals. You've got the ones where I've added to match Optimus Prime, or you've got ones that's just complete bright gold. I opted for these just to stay with the aesthetic of with the lights here, and I think both look good. It's just I wanted to stay it this way. So you have got options. Fixing that grille is totally redeemed this truck. One thing I didn't like about truck mode was once it was converted, it did look kind of plasticky in a way, with that see-through blue. It was just everywhere. Small touches are fine if it was just the windows, but having it as like originally the lights up here, then this section here, it was just too much overbearing. And now, okay, I didn't really need to put on the decals here, but having it all done like this has finished off Prime completely. Coming down to the bottom, we've got a nice decal right down there, and of course that goes in two parts. You've got a part here and a part there, which tidies this section off, and you can put a license plate on them. I put Prime 1, you can get one saying Convoy. It's kind of hoping for Ginrai, but speaking of that, so let's pull back. Wait to see this. Have a look in there now. Of course we had just the outline of the Matrix, and now we have the Matrix. It's in two stages because all these decals you've got to put on separate, apart from the middle section. And that to me looks incredible. That totally just blows me away to something as small as that on the bot. With the decals here though, now I put these ones on to match the Shockwave's lab kit, but you can have Spike, Ratchet, I can't remember the other guy's name, is in the wheelchair. That is absolutely terrible. But Ginrai's there as well, so that you can have these characters as if they're in Optimus Prime. But I opted to go for the Matrix look. I wanted to have them complete with the Matrix. Speaking of which, if we close it off, come to the back, that's where it sits when he's in cab mode. But if you look at him in general now, let's pull back, sharpen up. That truck just looks incredible. Bad side is, if you've got those stacks on, you do limit yourself for putting the weapons on the back. You're restricted now to up here or down here. But the way my collection is, especially my Optimus Prime display, which is massive, he'll just be in robot mode. But guys, this is a must. If you've got the Siege Prime and you've been contemplating like say a Toyhax kit, this is it. This is far more important to me than like the Titans ones or anything. This is blew me away completely. I cannot speak highly enough of it. The Shockwave's lab kit finishes a part that was just bare and empty, and just adds something extra to it as well. And it does feel like a complete Prime. It feels like we've just got a miniature masterpiece. I know everybody talks about like the Siege were the miniature masterpieces, like Earthrise is kind of doing the same now. This feels like a complete Optimus Prime. It's incredible. It'll be interesting to see if they can do something similar with a Matrix for the Earthrise Prime. I know it might be a bit harder because that matrix can come away, but it'll be interesting to see what they can do. But guys, totally worth it. I'll leave a link in the description box as usual for both kits. The Shockwave Lab kit I actually bought off eBay. It was off eBay. I paid £10 for that, and it came pretty fast. So I've had to wait until the decals got here so I can do the video. Originally, Barricade was going to get done, but as soon as I seen the kit and everything was complete, I wanted to share this with you to showcase amazing work that's been done here. Totally amazing work. So guys, I will catch yous in the next Optimus Wilbur reviews. Thank you for watching. Thank you for everyone to tune in today's video. If you want to make Baby Grimlock happy, why not hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. All new videos are always coming right here in Optimus Wilbur reviews. If you'd like to follow me in any of my social media links, all the descriptions are in the description box below. And of course, as always, I cannot stress this enough, I wish to thank Cybertronic Spree for allowing me to use their song Cybertronic Warrior as the theme of this channel. Guys, this is an incredible band, it does incredible covers, and recently just done an amazing album of the Transformers 1986 movie soundtrack. Please follow them and all their social media links. I have every description in the description box below. Please check them out, and as always, Transformer fans, till all are one.